of their advisor. I'm finishing draft 2 of my sapphic romantasy book, Project Paradise, which means I will be hitting 100,000 words. That is the longest manuscript I have ever in my entire life written, and even though I've had this idea for the series for over a decade, I want to say this is the first time that I've really had the courage to actually draft the story. I've made a few attempts at writing a few chapters here and there over the years, but it never went past the first chapter. I think I rewrote the first chapter in so many different variations, in so many different ways, and none of them ever went past the first chapter because, one, perfectionism, just a lot of self-doubt and inexperience. But if you didn't know, my debut literary fiction novel, Skin of Gold, is coming out November 11th of this year, and that was actually my first book story that I've ever completed in full. And that experience of writing that first draft, revising it like 10 times, just reworking that story into being the strongest version that I can be so proud of over the last 5 years, that experience is what has given me the willpower and faith in myself, or maybe I should say confidence in myself, to pursue this vastly different and vastly ambitious fantasy project. Because that litfic project is a standalone. It focuses on one main character, and so her name is November Yu, but she goes by Nova, so I love her name. But it follows Nova on her journey after being sexually assaulted, and all of her legal struggles with getting justice, but also, I would say primarily it's her journey to hell with her mental health and overcoming all of her demons and that trauma on her own terms. That is really what her story is about. And that story is vastly different from what I am attempting or what I'm doing with Project Paradise. There's a lot more, way more world building, because Skin of Gold is contemporary. It's set in a fictional town on Long Island. It really only follows one main protagonist in first person point of view, and there's a very small cast of characters, mainly her family and the love interest, who is Daisy, spelled with a Z, but you'll get to see more of her soon. Very exciting. And I realized I forgot to introduce myself for any of you guys who don't know me. I'm Kaylee, a soon-to-be indie author, and we just have a lot of fun on this channel. I get to share my journey from aspiring to full-time indie author. Right now, it is the beginning of September. We are gearing up for fall, which I am so excited for. Fall, to me, is like the epitome of cozy writing weather, and I'm just really looking forward to these colder months. It is still gorgeous out, but I can already feel the bite returning to the air. It's already getting colder during the evening. The vibes are just beautiful. But yeah, I'm Kaylee. Welcome or welcome back, and we shall be finishing draft 2 of Project Paradise. I am currently at 97,609 words in the manuscript, to be exact. So we're very close. I picked 100K just because it looks very good. I don't know if, what will happen. I am working on the very last chapter right now, so chapter 9. And yeah, I basically have 3 scenes in this last chapter. The first and last scenes are already written. I spent yesterday and the day before filling them out, filling that first scene out and correcting and updating the information to match the world building that has been going on since I've been revising this draft. So the main work for today is to write from scratch, draft this second scene in my last chapter, and if that brings us to 100K, amazing. I already do have the last scene where it's like a huge finale, the climax, all of the action, people, things are happening, a lot of action is happening in that last and final scene. I have that written all out, but it is on the shorter side, so I think that I can go back and really add more to it. And there are some sections that don't flow too well, so I think I will completely redraft some parts of that. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you guys enjoy the vlog.
Don't we try it? Don't say we're gonna leave it all behind. I know you want me. This could be something. I hope you feel it too.
It is 3 p.m. and I wrote, I forget how many words now, but you'll see the clip. I basically hit 98,000 words, which is so happy about that. I was really struggling with filling out or drafting that second scene, so instead I decided to shift gears and just jump right into fleshing out the third scene. I found that actually really helped me because instead of building from scratch, I had material to work with, and it reminded me of all the holes I had yet to fill. So it gave me some more ideas about what I could add into the second scene. So actually skipping ahead was really helpful. I have some idea of what I can do with that, but I was able to bring in some deleted words from draft 1 back into draft 2, which is really fun because there's this little there's 2 little epilogue scenes that are after the end of the third scene, just short little epilogue scenes that sort of tease what's about to happen in book 2, and that was really fun to write. Yeah, that's really fun. I am waiting for the train right now. We are going into the city for surprise. I'm going to see, guess, can you guess? R.F. Kuang. Yeah, I'm going to R.F. Kuang's Katabasis tour. I'm so excited. My first time seeing her. I think I've only been to 2 other author events. One was at the Ripped Bodice, and it was a romance panel. And the other one was for a YA contemporary romance that was in some Barnes and Nobles in the city. But this one is definitely going to be the biggest one because it's going to be at the Peter J. Sharp Theater. I forget. It's at some theater on the Upper West Side. So I am so excited. I am about to head into Manhattan where I'm going to meet my friend, and we're gonna go eat first.
Walked over, joined in the line. Jaw dropped, you wearing all white. Wonder when you got so fine. Yeah. Said hi and asked what's been up. Kept talking month after month. Your time, I can't get enough. Not alone anymore. You could be the one I'm looking for. You could be the one my heart adores. Got me in my head, yeah. Don't need second guesses. Falling but won't let it show. You're what I'm looking for. You had me at the door. Walked in, I need some more of you. I need you in my life. I want you all the time. I'm falling through the sky for you. I promise not gonna lie. Showing more of this side. A victim of different lies, but I might try for one of a kind. I might try for you can see through oversight, baby, yeah.
Yeah, one time for my girl back home. Say this twice so you won't feel alone. My love for you has grown. My love for you has grown. Miles apart but I still feel closer. Shines bright but I don't lower exposure. Smoke show before you even get to know her.
Yeah, you're what I'm looking for. You had me at the door. Walked in, I need some more of you. I need you in my life. I want you all the time. I'm falling through the sky for you.
It's about two PhD students, Alice and Peter, who journey to the underworld to rescue the soul of their advisor who died in a freak magic accident. That was definitely Alice's fault, so that his soul can return to the world of the living and write them recommendation letters so that they can get jobs as tenure-track professors in analytic magic. I am now going on the job market, so it feels very relevant.
Hi, it's the next day. I hit 99,000 words in draft 2. I actually feel so excited because the end is within reach. I can see it. I feel like I know what needs to happen in the last final 1,000 words. It's really drawing to a close. When I began this vlog, was it just yesterday? I really had no idea what I wanted to put in this second scene within the last chapter. And I think that pressure and perfectionism was definitely making me procrastinate. But today I really sat down and I was like, it's really fine. I don't need to have it all figured out. It can be imperfect for now. I just need to have fun. The whole point of this is to have fun. And yeah, the scene is really fun now. So I'm really happy with it. It's going well. I know what I want to do for the final bit of that scene. I have the second epilogue sort of fleshed out too. I'm just trying to decide on what POV to put because I don't want to get too deep into it, but part of the book is in present tense, part of it is in past tense. And this is all very intentional, and part of it is in first person and part of it is in third person. So I'm not going to explain all of that right now, but I do have a reason for doing that. But I haven't decided what I want to do for the second epilogue. I want to decide on one that, well, I know it's going to be in present tense, but I don't know if I want it to be in first or third person. So that is a decision I shall make later today. I'm about to go out right now. It's like 2 p.m. right now. So I got that 1,000 in during the morning. I cannot tell you guys just yet what the very exciting news is and why life has been sort of very busy for me. But I will update you guys soon on what this secret is. You will see, actually, before the month is up, what this secret change is and why things have just felt really hectic. The RF Kuang event last night was so amazing, and I already showed you guys how beautiful the book is with the sprayed edges, the foil, like literally a dream come true to see her speak and come on stage. She is so gorgeous. She is such an eloquent speaker. I felt like I got smarter after listening to her talk. I did read the first chapter last night just because I couldn't help myself. Oh yeah, so I'm blanking on her name, but an actress came on and read the first section, so I already had a head start on the first chapter. So I basically finished reading the first chapter. It is so good. I am so excited to read this during the fall. It's like the perfect book because I loved Babel. She said this is sort of like the companion duology with Babel. If Babel was more like a very wide societal historic broad lens looking at the effective academia and sort of like the negative side of academia and how exploitative and abusive it can be, Katabasis is more of like a personal psychological look at those themes. So I am so excited. I definitely think that Katabasis makes for the perfect read in going along with my book too, because Katabasis is all about the hero's journey to hell. Obviously, actually, I don't know if it's obvious or not. I don't know how much I've actually shared about my fantasy project, but it is set in the afterlife. It's inspired by Asian mythology, Taoist magic. I should just say Chinese mythology. That's more accurate. And I'm very excited for Katabasis because R.F. Kuang wanted to make a version of hell that's true in all accounts across all cultures, religions, historical and fictional accounts. So I think that it'll be a fun read, but it'll also be very useful in research for just my own process in writing, whether or not it affects it directly or if I just find it very interesting. We'll see as I get further into the book. But yeah, it was such a great event. I loved it so much. Literally my favorite author. And I still am in disbelief that I got to see her. And the book was so beautiful. But yeah, I really need to get going now. I'm going to bring you guys along. Let's go.
If you believe in love, I want nothing else. What are you thinking now? Tell me about yourself. If you believe in love, I want nothing else.
Got the taro boba slush and the iced caramel brulee with boba.
And there's a shot of espresso in there. Let's try. Mix it a little.
I just drank it.
Good,
right? Slushy.
This is fire.
Really sweet.
Hypnotized, yeah. You're here in the morning, but it's all in my head. I don't want this to end.
It's 10 p.m. I have less than 200 words to go until 100K. I literally need like 100 179. Oh my god. 181. I think it's 181. Yes, there we go. Oh my god. I need like 181 more words to hit 100K. I think that I could finish it right now because it's only 10 p.m. But I do have a call with my friend tomorrow at 11 a.m. So I want to save finishing this draft for when I'm FaceTiming my friend, because she was there for when I finished draft 1, and I just think it would be so symbolically nice if she was there when I finished draft 2 as well. She's also who I went to go see RF Kuang with last night. So yeah, just in general, she's been here for my entire drafting process with Project Paradise. I think it would be such a good moment, sort of like full circle, for her to be there for the finishing of 2 drafts. She was there for when I hit 60,000 words for draft 1. And yeah, I know for a fact now that I am 99,819 words in this draft. That still feels so crazy. But now that I'm this far, yeah, knock on wood, but I'm going to finish draft 2 and hit 100K tomorrow. Yep. It feels so great. I honestly I didn't know that I was gonna get another writing session in, honestly, because I started pretty late. I started around like 8:30. I just wasn't sure if I had it in me to go for another, so I guess I've been writing for an hour and a half. But once I lit my candle, grabbed my tea, settled into bed, it was just really fun. And I've noticed this shift for me because before these past few weeks, when my main focus was just writing, I think writing sort of felt like work to me. Like, I used to have a set schedule, and every weekday, Monday through Friday, I would always try to work. I would write in the mornings as soon as I got all ready, and then I would write in the afternoons. And I think that's why I sort of treated it like a job, and then weekends I would take off. But then recently, like I said, I can't tell you guys quite yet what's going on, but very soon you will know. But because things have been very crazy the past few weeks, writing has just felt so sacred and like my personal me time. It's my downtime, the time where I really just get to explore my creativity and spend time in my own world with my characters. So it's felt really special, and it just feels very different now that it's not like work, you know? And I really like this feeling. I've been enjoying these nightly writing sessions. I used to be like 90% of the time only a morning and day writer, but I really do like these nighttime writing sprints. They just hit different, and I'm loving it. But yeah, I'm really happy with how I finished up this second scene that I said I was struggling with in the beginning of this vlog. It's fully basically done. I just need to write like those 181 words. And I basically know what's going to happen, but I'm at the point where I think it could benefit from me sleeping on it. I think it'll be stronger for it in the morning, which, you know, we love that. And yeah, I think I got everything in the scene that I wanted to get. It's so good. There's gonna be a little snippet, and a character that I love a lot is making a like guest star appearance that I was not planning or expecting. Like, I wasn't expecting or planning for when I originally thought of and outlined this scene. So I'm excited to write in her little entrance, her little moment. She's there earlier in the book, but I did not think that she was going to make an appearance at all in this second draft. And now that I think about it, maybe I need to sleep on that, because maybe there's a reason I did that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll get back to this in the morning when my brain is more awake and everything's more coherent. But I am sort of tired. It has felt like a long day. So I'm basically going to reward myself with reading Katabasis. I've been looking forward to this all evening. Yeah, so good night.
Walked over, joined in the line, jaw dropped, you wearing.
I finished. Oh, hitting 100K in a manuscript is both unreal and so amazing. I am in love with this new ending for draft 2. It has like these 2 little epilogues that go after the finale that I wrote in draft 1 back in January. So good. I'm so happy with this. I love everything that I wrote today. I'm so grateful and happy that I got to do it on FaceTime with my friend. She's now been with me for 2 drafts of my first fantasy novel that has literally been my dream fantasy series for over a decade. It feels so good. This is so... I'm so happy. Oh. Like, I knew it was going to happen today. I just didn't know it was going to feel this good. Okay, I have this sesame chicken to celebrate, which I'm about to eat because I'm so hungry. But that is it for this vlog. I have finally finished draft 2 of Product Paradise and passed 100K words. It's actually 100,240 words. Yeah, that's all. That's it. Until next week, I hope you guys are all feeling amazing. I hope your writing is going superb. I hope life is treating you great, and wishing you the best weekend, the best week, or just the best day ever. Bye. Mwah.